me. I've worked here for about 7 years now. Started really low as just an HR assistant intern, kind of worked my way up. It's got a really good culture here. Things are a little fast-paced, like I was saying, but overall, I'm really enjoying it. My duties include interviewing and working with payroll and other HR-centric activities. So that's a little bit about me. Can you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself? Yeah, I'm gonna be typing a lot, just about everything, so don't mind me, okay? Oh, really? Okay. And you graduated when? Okay, not too long ago. Perfect. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty good university. Alright. Perfect. I just totally forgot. Would you like a glass of water or some coffee? You're good? Okay, perfect. Well, the next question is, why do you want to work for us? Can you tell me a little bit about why you feel this company is a good fit for you? Yeah, we have been the industry leader for quite a while now. Okay. Let's see, let me just add this note here. Okay. Excellent. Okay, as just kind of my own question, I'm curious about what are some of your hobbies? Like, what makes you you? Yeah, we're not a super generic office here. We want to be friends. We want to, we really want to hire someone who is a good fit into the culture. So, what are some of your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? No way. My best friend is into that. How many years have you been doing it? Very cool. Okay. Oh, volunteering. Great. sheet, but why are you looking to leave your current job? No upward growth. That's a common one. Thankfully, I can say that here at this company, we have multiple routes for growth. Like I said, I started as an intern, and I am pretty high up in HR at this point, and that's thanks to just the opportunities that this company has given me. So nobody really stays stagnant here, and if they do, that's usually because they want to. Great, okay. I kind of went off there. Let's see. Next. Alright, can you tell me about a time that you demonstrated leadership, maybe in a difficult situation? Yeah, a diverse team. That's a good one. Can you tell me more? Oh, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I am proud to say that our company is very multicultural, so any skills that you've developed with being able to work across cultures and across different kinds of personalities, that will really help you here. So that's good to hear. Let me add that to your notes section here, like there. Okay. Beautiful. Would you consider yourself a leader? Okay. Mentors. Yeah, we have a mentorship program here. It's sort of informal, but I've found that a lot of the older people in this company, or just people who've been here for a long time, they really thrive on connecting with some fresh blood such as yourself. So I think if we were to hire you, you would not have any problems with finding a mentor. Yeah, you're totally right. It facilitates your own leadership to have good mentorship, so good point. Okay, so tell me about a time that you had to solve a problem, and how did you do it? In my role, I don't do a lot of problem solving outside of people management, but in this role, I think you will be definitely doing a lot of problem solving. So, any experience with that? Yeah, any experience you want to add beyond the question? Sure. Okay. Alright, so the next one is, tell me about a time that you disagreed with a superior, and what did you do? How did you go about addressing that internal conflict? Yeah, so maybe you disagreed with how they were going to run something, or disagreed about something that had always been done that way. Okay, can you tell me about a time that you had a painful lesson, and what was it, and what did you do? Yeah, we find ourselves kind of learning things the hard way a lot of the time in, our first couple of jobs, and I can see here you've had not too many jobs, so in university too, what was kind of a painful lesson that you felt helped you grow? And how did it help you grow? Okay. Yeah, so this can be beyond professional scope. We just want to hear how you respond to seeing somebody else be unsafe. They were really doing that. Wow. And what did you do? There we go. Okay. So the next one is kind of a fun one. If you had to find out how many tennis balls could fit in a limousine, how would you go about doing that? Yeah, you have your standard resources. Let's say you're working here. Okay. Okay. Did you learn that formula in class? Okay. Not many people say that formula. I wasn't STEM, but I've had only one or two other people say something like that, so you definitely have more of a mathematical mind, would you say? Okay. Okay. Wonderful. We are chugging along here. I don't have too many questions here with me because this is only the first round interview, and the next round will be with your potential manager, and then he or she will probably ask you a lot more of the technical questions. This is kind of a get to know you first stage, yeah? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so do you remember those strengths you told me earlier? Can you tell me a time that you showed one of those strengths? Any one. So we've already talked about one. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, very interesting. Alright. Let's see. Any more here? So now I have a couple just more standard questions. We can pause on the behavioral. If you don't mind saying, what's your salary range? What are you looking for? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. And are you willing to relocate? Yes. Okay. Where do you live currently? Let me see on your resume. Okay, it looks like not too far, so you might not even need to relocate. Oh, you'd still consider it. We do have a small relocation stipend, so okay, excellent. Alright, so let's see here. What else? If we were to offer you this job, when do you think that you could start? We are looking to hire somebody pretty quickly, so. Wonderful. Let me just look at your resume here. Kind of back to behavioral. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, very cool. Yeah, well, we can offer essentially that here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright. So how would your friends describe you? Like if I pulled your best friend off the street and I asked them to So teamwork is a very important part of working at this company. Can you tell me how you operate in teams? Do you tend to rise to the leadership position? Yeah, so for example, if you got assigned to a team in college and there was no assigned leader, do you find that you were the one who filled that role, or did you kind of just wait to see what happened and then maybe assume it if you needed to? Okay, can you tell me about a time that happened? Oh, I think I took that class. There we go. Okay, do we have any questions so far? Yep, we have about 5,000 people here. This is our only office right now. It's pretty large. Yeah, and about a fourth of our workforce is contract, so operates on a 18-month cycle. Yeah, exactly. No, this isn't contract, this is full-time. Yeah, your standard benefits. I am proud to say it's a pretty competitive package. It's got health, dental, vision. What else? We have life insurance. You're pretty young, so you probably don't need that. The next round will probably be announced in 2 weeks or so. So keep an eye out. I'll call you maybe even earlier. Well, it was super nice getting to know you today. Thanks for coming on campus and talking to us. No last questions.